What's up, everyone? This is one of my first vlogs for my new channel. I used to do YouTube a really long time ago, but it was just a little YouTube page, and so I guess I'm gonna start one about my truck. I own a 97 Chevy OBS. It's an emerald green extended cab. It's got a 6-inch rough country lift, and right now it's sitting on 22 by 12 Hostile HC15s with 2-inch spacers. We're probably going to be getting a new set of wheels eventually, here soon, hopefully. I got a car to run around during winter so it can sit in the garage and I guess collect dust while I work on it. Today we're working on, I'm going to try and fix my wheel lights. It's got, I think they're 5-row wheel lights, and they used to work, but they won't turn on now. I don't know if it's the sensor switch or what. So I'm going to mess with that today, possibly. And then I'm also working on brackets for my rock lights. I got 36, I got 12 on it in the fender wells right now. Pure white LED Mercies. I'm probably gonna put 20 to 40 more on. I don't want a single dark spot on this truck whenever it comes to lighting. This truck was completely repainted probably 7 or 8 months ago, but I'll show you guys a little bit of the truck. So here's the front of the truck. It's got spray painted 6-inch rough country lift. I want to get it powdered, but it's not that's not something I'm worried about right now. It's got color matched headlights with switchback LED strips, and it's got switchback bulbs in there. It's got a complete chrome front bumper, and then it's got color matched mirrors, but they're not exactly spot on. You can kind of see the difference, so they're gonna get repainted, and then the door handles are gonna get repainted, and then the tail lights are color matched, but the LED strips, we're detailing the car right now. Well, she is. And some other stuff all over it. But I'm gonna get a new third brake light for it, probably color match it. And the truck is completely rust free. It, like I said, it was repainted prior to me getting it. So the truck is completely rust free. I know I kind of said that in the video, but it was repainted like right before I got it. I think it was like a month or two before I got it, it was repainted. So I have a lot of plans with that truck. I have an entire build list, which I'm not really telling anyone about it until it's done. So I mean, it's just a lot of color match, new wheels, probably like 3-inch spacers, probably 20 to 40 more rock lights, which I already said that. So that's what I'm working on right now, is making brackets for the frame, because I want this truck completely spotless. In the summertime, until it hit like the beginning of fall, that truck was washed probably once a week, completely detailed, wax and all. That truck, I hated if it was dirty. I put stocks on it at one point because I just got it and I didn't have wheels yet for it, and so it was dirty and everything then. But I'm more of the perfection look whenever it comes to that truck. So I had a 04 Duramax that I had before this that I wrecked. I wasn't, it was all rusted. It wasn't rusted out, but it had rust, and it had a lot of money in the motor, more than it did in the entire truck. So then whenever I wrecked that, I bought this truck, and this truck has just treated me well. And ever since I seen it, I've like, this truck is never getting dirty. And that night I bought it, I bought a 6-inch lift for it, and one of my buddies has a I think his is a 98 OBS. It's black. He just recently bought an LML, so he's not really building the truck anymore. He just sold his wheels that he had on it. He had 24x14 forces. But he's got traction bars, same lift, all painted white. The truck's black. But he was the one that got me to get an OBS because we wanted to twin. So, I mean, we're not as close as we used to, but hopefully we can get close again and probably go to some shows together with that truck, and maybe use his new truck to pull them both on the trailer. Be a pretty sick lineup. But our trucks together, we haven't had them next to each other since the lift and wheels and everything have been on it, but those trucks would look incredible next to each other. But yeah. Alright, so we're making brackets. I just had some angle iron laying around. This is going to be our mounting hole to the frame. And then these rock lights, these are off my old truck. I'm just using it as a, I guess, kind of a template. So I got some sink-in screws that'll go into the holes, if it'll focus. It'll go into those holes and then bolt in. So then I'm going to have a little hole, probably back a little bit, to feed the wire through, because it's kind of like all centered from the hole. But I'm using the drill to start all the holes, and then I'm going to go over there and use the drill press for the bigger holes just so I can get it done faster. But I'm going to do, I think, 5 of these on each side under the cab, and then I still got to buy the rock lights. My buddy has 20 of them that are brand new, still in the box, which I want to put them on now because I need to take my senior pictures still. So I want to put them on now and hopefully get this thing all lit up before then. The car's all washed. We're in the outside. And still got the floor mats, and then that's where building in brackets. I took the wheels and spacers off the truck. They're over here. And they're over there. And so now one of my friends are coming to get the spacers, because he just sold his wheels, and so he has to put stocks back on, and so he needs a spacer. He needs spacers too, so he's not rubbing on his upper control arms. So I just took those off for him so he can go use them. And so now I'm probably gonna go back to building some brackets. I got too long of bolts, so I'm gonna have to go to the store later and get more, because we have some, but I don't think we have small enough or big enough ones, because we have like small ones, but then they're too small, and then we have big ones which are too big. So I have to go to the store and get some later, and then I'm sure keep cutting brackets and getting them all made, and then probably gonna make probably 10 of them. Got one done, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. All right, so this is the done one. It's just a L bracket, and then I got those flat screws from Farm and Home, and then drilled 2 holes, and then a second hole for the wire to go through, and then that's the mounting hole. I drilled that hole on the wrong side. It's supposed to be over on this side, so this it's probably just gonna stay like that, but for the rest of them I gotta do that, because you can see a little bit of the gap where I had to run the wire across. But I'm gonna run them on this side. It was a trial and error, so
I'll get back with you guys whenever I start making more.
So I just finished up the, oh, it's still following me. I just finished up the rock light brackets. Here's one of them. It's just 2 holes and 1 mounting hole. There's 9 here, and this one that I've had done. I'm doing 5 on both sides where like under the cab, because my frame already has some holes in it. I don't know if it comes factory or if they were put there or what, but like along the frame, but they're gonna be tucked up like under the cab a little bit to where you can't see it. But there's gonna be some there, and then some on the other side, and then we're gonna go up to the front. I haven't quite figured out where I'm gonna put them. Probably one like under here, like back there, and then same thing over there, just right behind my hooks, and then probably one in the center, and then in the rear I'm gonna try and put one probably like up under, probably like right there in that hole or something, and like angle it towards the back a little bit. And then back here we're gonna put it probably 1 on my hitch or 2 on my hitch, and 1 on this bracket here, and same thing on the bracket on the other side. And it's probably it, besides some on the other side. And then under my cab I'm gonna put some, which I haven't figured out where I'm gonna put those yet, because I haven't really looked under there. I'm just trying to get all these done first. And yeah, so got the wheels on the ground over here and the spacers, and gonna clean up my bracket stuff, and I might make a couple extra ones if someone wants some, and then I'll paint them and sell them, because they're not that hard to make, and I got a bunch of that angle iron. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna work on my wheel lights now and see if I can get those to work. And if I can get those to work, then I'll show you. I mean, I'll probably show you no matter what, but let's see if those work, and if they do, then it'll be a good thing for today, I guess.